I think I'm alive. Hello, everybody. Oh gosh, I have some show and tell, right? We're gonna have show and share tonight. Stampin' Chat, show and chat. How about that? We will be working on a project. We are going to continue working on the Keeping Traditions scrapbook pages that we started on Sunday. They're beautiful and have already inspired me. Well, obviously, they've inspired me to take particular pictures that I can then put into these 12-page layouts. And I'm so excited to work on that with you. I'm also going to show you the cards that have come in from you and all sorts of makers, okay? As well as showing you some of the handmade gifts and goodies that we all shared at the Zoo Cruise team meeting, which was Tuesday night. It was like a little Christmas party. And so we had one person, Debbie, on Zoom. And then there were five of us local. So anyway, it'll be fun. And I'm going to show you like what I made and then what everybody else made. My gosh, we've got some creatives, I just have to say. So I'm trying to get things kind of straightened out here. I am still working on sending out Christmas cards. I'm still working on sending out catalogs. So if you've been waiting for all that and you're like a regular customer or a regular person that I share cards with, please don't worry. It's still coming and you can keep mine up for an extra month if you would like. I would really appreciate that. It looks like a bug's flying around. No, it's just dust. Okay, anyway, it's very active dust. You know, can you believe there's some dust in here? I know why, because I was moving this light up here. So anyway, hello, ladies. There's Roz and Deborah. Thank you so much for coming in. And you threw me off, Roz. You already have 2 comments. Roz has already shared, so check that out. And, oh, I need to smell this. It's so good. It's called Illume. No, you won't be able to see that. You'll see it when I point it down. Anyway, it's this beautiful candle that kind of looks like a pine cone. And I'd say it's mossy meadow, but it's glass, right? And has the best smell with some pine, but not being like pine sol. It's called Balsam and Cedar. And I saw these at Whole Foods, but Alicia got it somewhere else. So it must be a brand that is in various locations. So anyway, we're going to jump in and get started. And then we'll just take it as it comes, okay? So let me see. Let me point you down things in, though. Right there. Here's that candle. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, it looks like old olive in the background with mossy meadow in the front. Doesn't it? Oh, my gosh. Okay, so that's the brand. Balsam and Cedar, and it's so delicious. And I got a card from Corinne today, and so I'll be showing that. I'll be showing all sorts of fun things, and I'll try and keep an eye on the time because we do want to have a little crafty time. And so we will be working on the again, the Keeping Traditions scrapbooking pages. I think we got the first 2 done and all of the cutting. So tonight's going to be like stamp and stick. No, not even stamping, just sticking. Okay, we're just gonna stick it tonight. And so as I was saying, let's go through some of these cards. Okay, let's just start out by going through cards. I love it. Hello, Barbara. You're from Quebec. Bonjour. Bonjour. J'aime Canada. J'aime Quebec. I haven't been there, but I will hopefully be there soon. And so I'm very nice to see you, Barbara. We're going to share some cards. We're doing a little bit of sharing tonight. Not so much actual stamping, but we will be working on scrapbook pages. And I'm going to show you lots of things that you guys may want to make. I know there are still, 19, 20, 21. There's a whole week left for you to create, okay? And so maybe some of the things that me and my team created will be something you would like to make, okay? Well, first off, here's this adorable card. This is a mix of a paper pumpkin background card that I absolutely loved. I think it had like a camper or something. Anyway, this is from Cindy Jones in Florida. She has taken this and really made it her own, right? Beautiful, some beautiful like kind of gold really thin ribbon or twine held down with beautiful embellishments and lots of snow on that super cute penguin that we all loved from many years ago, and a super sweet note. Thank you, Cindy. That is so beautiful. And if I've gotten your card and I haven't, like I showed some on Sunday, but if I haven't shown it, my house is in various stages of disarray. Okay, so it will be shown. I just want you to know. Look at this. So this is from Maria on my team. Let's see. Let me bring it over here. Different cool layers of the glimmer paper. And this she embossed, it looks like. And yes, so she embossed over the starry sky with clear. And then she used that great stamp. Isn't that so fun? It was my birthday, actually the night of the team meeting. I said, thank you for coming to my birthday party. No, it wasn't my evil plan. It was the third Tuesday of the month, and that's when we meet. So anyway, so I got some lovely birthday things too. So I got some Starbucks money and this gorgeous card from Maria. Love it. Okay, isn't this beautiful? Look at all of the cool little die cuts. And I love how this was used. I don't even remember what this shape is from now, but we all thought it looked like a dog bone, but it's not, of course. And this is from Candy Roto. And so thank you, Candy. I don't always see you live, but I see your posts, you see my posts. And so thank you so much. It's beautiful. Really pretty. Okay, this is from Madison. Madison she was talking about this fun fold. She doesn't know if she's going to do it again. So wow, I'm like the proud recipient. She used the product of the month paper along with some shapes, etc. from the advent calendar, okay? And so really clever. And then she embossed. She's the newest person to the Zoo Crew team. No, she's not. I'm sorry. Take that back. She's in the middle, but she's newish, and she did a little card making in the past, but she has just glommed onto it and done such a beautiful job. Isn't this cute? Look at that adorable little jar of all the goodies. I did not get this. I don't know. It's not that I didn't like it. Again, certain things just don't make the cut because of time. But then I got 2 cards with this week, and I was like, oh man, I think I missed out. Anyway, this is from KZ, and so thank you, KZ. Whoa, it's so cool. And, oh, wait a minute. Okay, oh, I know what this was. This was, she covered it, so it came really nicely. So in case you need a helpful hint, and also sometimes that helps you to be able to just use one stamp, one first-class stamp, instead of non-machinable. So anyway, very smart. As always, sending a jar full of cheer. Oh, so sweet. Look at this beautiful one. This is from someone on my team too. Do you guys know? You probably don't, but she loves to die cut little images. And so it's Kim Care. Now she told me, let me double check, Kim. Yep, Kim Care. I think I've been saying it slightly different. So anyway, she pronounced it for me in her letter. Isn't it beautiful? It's like a circle die cut, and then all of these little snowflakes. Snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas, and then even more snowflakes inside. And I love this, and I love getting to know Kim. Kim is on my team, and she just has a very kind soul, kind way about her. Now here's that jar again. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? And then this is super cute too. I love this. This is from Roz, our friend Roz. So adorable, Roz. I love how you got the peppermints in there. We all really liked this, just this element. We all thought that was really cool. Everybody was taking pictures of it at my team meeting. So you got it going on there, Roz. Super cute. And then this one, Yuletide Village. I loved Yuletide Village. I made a lot of cards last year. And then I sold the stamp set. So off it went. Somebody used a lot of Wink of Stella. Oh, and this is Maria, of course. She loves the Wink of Stella. And so I wasn't surprised at all. And this was actually this one was my favorite because it had the little snowman. Isn't that so cute? And then this is the one that I just got today. Look at that. This is from Corinne, you guys. Look what she did. Oops. Dog almost had a tailectomy there. Sorry, pal. Okay, so lots of cutting and creating of this whole scene. And then she even added, it was Merry Christmas and Happy Wishes. I don't know if it said something else, but she put on there from here to there, which I loved. And the dog's got spots. And anyway, so of course she was saying happy. Well, it's addressed to me and the pups. So I love that so much. Anyway, so cute, you guys. Oh, you've just outdone yourselves. Thank you so much. This is a handful of joy. It really is. And so I think it's so cool that we share this cool paper crafting hobby of ours, right? Okay, so this was the napkin from our party. And so it's a good reminder, isn't it? Just when things come up, just say, hey, train wreck, not your station. Keep moving along. And then my dog walker, she gave me this, and I love it so much. So it's a dish towel, so I can hang it in the, hang it over the oven handle, and look at my children. And it's even two-sided, so maybe if I wipe their mouth and one side gets dirty, then I can use the other side. Oh, I love them so much. And I love Lindsay. And yeah, she's probably their number 2 favorite person, right? Maybe number 1, but I don't know. So anyway, it's really, really nice. And she's done so many things like that have been personalized with dogs. And if you own a pet, you know that like people can win you over with the best gift simply by putting your cat or dog's likeness on it, or their name, or something like that. Okay, I got this. Well, then we all we were not required to bring gifts, of course, but if we brought gifts, my only you know, I don't like to micromanage people's gift giving, but I did say, like, just keep track of it being something handmade. It is not about, you know, the money you spend by any means. And we got some of the cutest things. Look at this tasty thing. I'm surprised I haven't eaten this. I kind of forgot about it. So they said you could put this in like some hot chocolate. Look at that. Super cute. And then this, it says peppermint bark on it. And then it has a little hot cocoa in there. I love stuff like that. I actually love hot chocolate. My mom says she doesn't. I think that's so weird. And these were supposed to be, what did she tell us? They're fancy Italian, and they're hazelnut. And then she gave me this lotion, which I was in absolute love with. She was laughing at me because I was sniffing it. And it's called, well, it says Busy Bees Thyme Vegan Honey Hand Cream. And I've got to take this off here because it's going to go straight in my purse. You know, a paper crafter and a person who works with paper all day, you know how the hands just soak this stuff up. I'm going to try a little bit right now since we're not stamping. Yes. It's the overwhelming, the first smell is honey. And then you get a little bit of thyme in the background. Oh, it's nice. Maria, it's good. It's really good. I don't know where it came from, but I think I'm going to get a larger jar of that. It's very good. Okay, so yes, I'm of the age and stage where I love me some hand lotion. Okay, Maria made this. Made one for everybody. Isn't it super cute? Just different kinds of washi, and then looks like some pool party sequins. And then everybody got tags. Okay, here, let me take them off the tree so you can see. So everybody got a selection of tags. I love them. And some of them are paper pumpkin. I'm sure they're all her own design, creation, whatever. But isn't that sweet? I love this. This is like a perfect gift for you to give somebody. Hello, Della. Very nice to see you. And thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Guys, what I want to say, Facebook especially is doing a really good job of burying videos. And so if you would be so kind, it's something that doesn't cost you anything but a little click of your time. And I so appreciate you sharing this, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. I do have a business. I run this as a business. And so anything you can do to help me get the word out about myself or the Stamping Zoo, I really appreciate that. And on that note, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And one of the things that means is that I sell all the products that I show you each and every week. I come live with you. Well, I'm scheduled to come live with you on Thursdays at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 4 p.m. and that is Mountain Time. And I love bringing all the new things to you, okay? And teaching techniques and basics and all sorts of fun stuff. So stick with me, kid. Okay, this is from Alicia. I remember she got this. She loved this so much, and I do too. A little something for a great person. Oh, that was nice. I love that straw, so I'm obviously not going to use this. But I didn't open it, but she told me there is, oh, yes. She had turtles. She put turtles in a couple things. Girl, those are good. I love turtles. Ooh, and another Starbucks card. You would think that I am, well, when I go out for coffee, that's usually where I go. I like a grande, blonde, flat white with 1 raw sugar. That's my drink right now. And so that will have to go in my purse. Oh, with my lotion. Now, you know, well, you don't know this, but if you've ever been with me anywhere and asked to hold my purse and you are shocked at the weight of it, now you know why. Because I keep lots of creature comforts in my purse in case I am suddenly kidnapped or, you know, get in a snowstorm and I'm away from home for 7 to 10 days. I need to have a lot of things with me. And so I usually carry a huge purse and it's pretty heavy. Hey, Sherry and Lori, how are you doing? They are beautiful cards, weren't they? Oh, so cute. Okay, I guess I don't need to put that back there, but thank you, Alicia. It's so cute. And I love this ribbon. I feel like it's kind of a past in color. It's not lovely lipstick, but it's like a hot pink something or other. Super cute. Okay, and then Trish really, oh no, that goes to something else. Sorry, that's a project I'm working on. Okay, Trish made these little gift holders. Aren't they cute? I think this was in a 6x6 paper pack from the last couple of years. I believe everything's Stampin' Up. She keeps a lot of things, so some things could be in the past, but I love this ribbon. Isn't that cute how it's all stashed in here? She's 3 different kinds of ribbon. There's that fluffy, whatchamacallit. I think it's on the last chance list. And then she was like, this is an offcut from something. She knew where each of these little pieces came from. And then she put a little gifty in there for us. She put a Wink of Stella and a bone folder with our name on it. She did that for everybody on the team. It was really nice. She called me and she was asking people's names, like specifically the spellings and stuff. And I was like, what is this Trish thinking up? And this is what she thought up. And isn't it gorgeous? I love it. It's so cool. And who doesn't need a Wink of Stella and a bone folder? So I'm not going to put that in my purse, Trish. That's going to go right here. It's going to stay right here. And then, again, Alicia gave me this cute little bucket with the llama. And this, ooh, it's very cushy. It's very soft. I cannot let the dog see that. And then in here was more turtles. And then that beautiful candle that we started with. What did I do with that? Am I going to put that in my handbag too? No. Oh, here it is. Anyway, and then this was in there. Oh, and so immediately when I picked it up, of course I was like, something smells delicious in here. So Anyway, that was super fun. And then Madison, again, Madison made everybody this ornament. And so she used the large gold hoops and the delicate pines. Yes, I kind of forget. And then did all that die cutting and I think embossed that one. Yeah, okay, that one's die cut. And then several of these are die cut, but a couple of these are embossed. And so, like, if you're looking for something to make, I just ordered the large gold hoops a couple of days ago because I was one short for my own project. And so one of my own projects was everybody on my team got one of these. Okay, so long time no see is long time no see. It's not available anymore. I went off the last chance list and then there you go. And anyway, so I used that, of course. And then I put the Zoo Crew 2025 on the back. Used our shaded spruce and gold ribbon. And stylish shapes was the circle. Large gold sequins. All this stuff is currently available except for the stamp set. And so anyway, I'm sure you all thought about making ornaments out of the large gold tubes. They are wonderful. And then when you put an element in the center, it doesn't like twist, but it still has a lot of movement. See, kind of like the snowflake does too. So anyway, I think they're really quite beautiful. So you can purchase 10 of the hoops. They come like this. Is it 10? Yeah, 10 for $13. And if you're wondering, they are 3 3/8 in diameter. Okay, so and again, this is a stylish shapes circle, and the next largest one fits in there too, but I like to have a little room again so that you can see, so it'll move in there. So anyway, I think this is like a top-notch way to make a really showy ornament. And sorry to my team who has not gotten their cards yet. So if you weren't at the meeting, you didn't get the kit. Debbie got her kit ahead of time. Okay, so everybody that came to the party got their things first. And then I am still in the process of sending out the rest of the things to my team, but everybody will get the ornament and everybody will get this card from me because of course we had to have the llama card, right? We've got to use the llamas whenever we have them. And so Maria, you'll be so proud of me. I put Wink of Stella on the little string of lights. Okay, so and these cards were just for my team, so I'm not spoiling your surprise. You will not be getting this llama card from me unless you're on my team. Okay, so that was so fun. I loved it so much. We played some games, and then I don't know, what did we do? Oh, Alicia brought me a bundt cake, you know, a nothing bundt cake. And so we all had red velvet bundt cake with cream cheese frosting, except for Debbie. Sorry, Debbie. But anyway, it was delicious. And it had been a while since I had a cake that I blew a candle out on. Now, I was very health conscious, and I pulled the candle out and I blew it out. Okay, so I didn't blow any germs on the cake. But yes, and I am 57, and I'm saying that because when you get to be 57 and you're thinking about retiring at 60, 57's cool, right? So there's a short period of time where you're excited about your age again. And it's this time for me. And so next year I'll be even more excited, okay? Because once I hit 60, I will be retiring from my day job and full-time. I'll be full-time Stampin' Up. You'll be so sick of me, okay? Guaranteed. Well, guaranteed I'm going full-time. Hopefully you won't be sick of me, okay? How about that? All right, everyone. Let's play. Let's play with some paper, shall we? Actually, let me get my glass mat out. Because we are going to do a little gluing, adhering, and I don't want to have a big mess. If I can help it. You know, if I can help it. Okay, let's see here. So, let's recap. We were working on, I think we got the first 2-page layout done, and then we cut everything, and I hemmed and hawed and went back and forth on things, right? And we got to know the basics of what a workshopping kit looks like. And so this is $36. It is currently still available, okay? Let's see, does it have the, it doesn't have the number on it, but it doesn't matter. Just go to the stampinzoo.com, hit the Shop Now tab, and then type in Keeping Traditions in the search bar, okay? And you'll be able to see, it'll probably come up with different products because this was also a suite of products as well as a scrapbooking workshop. And so you'll see all sorts of things there. And you could probably, well, you could bring in, these are not available right now, but if you still have the traditional sparkling sequins, you could add these to your workshop pages so easily. They're completely flat, and that is what I used on these cards. So see, they're just flat. I don't even want to say they're low profile. They're no profile, okay? So let's see what we've got in here. Did I leave this in any order? Who knows? I doubt it. But let's see. I had some sort of order. Okay, so here are all the pieces that are cut. This is one of the laser die cuts that fell out. Let me take the pieces that are cut. And remember, I was writing on them, which I think worked out okay, except for just a couple of times. And we made, oh yes, we made this. So this is 2 pages that go together. This one's the left-hand side, okay? And then this one is the right-hand side. And I left a few of the elements off because they did, as I liked how they designed it, and they went over the picture, so almost so like you need to put the picture in place first, and then you can add these little elements up here over your picture. Okay, so I added what I could without having the picture there. And then how you know what you're going to need, let me grab a couple of these. So you're going to have photo placeholders, and you can, I'm actually going to take these with me when I go to Christmas, and you know, in between whatever kind of craziness was going to be going on, I'm going to look at these and be like, okay, this would be a good 3x4. That's the plan. And then I'm going to want like a family picture here, of course, or some sort of larger action shot. Okay, here we go. Like we have the 3x3s. And so you can either place those lightly, adhere them into this page, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to come back to this page in a year. I want to come back to this page in a couple of weeks and fill it out the week between Christmas and New Year's. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do it. You can also know how many pictures and what sizes. There is an easy little guide right down here, and it tells you they've separated the layouts into projects. So project 1 is a 2-page layout, and it shows you what pages you're going to want. 3 3x3s and 2 4x6s. Okay, so that's kind of, those are a couple of different ways that I am foreseeing having myself organized so that I really can get this finished in a quick amount of time, right? Okay, so let's go over to what they're calling Project 2. So that is the 3rd and 4th scrapbook page. Oh my goodness, that's cool. I like both their pictures and the layout, right? And again, doing this, I feel like was reigniting some different little ideas that I haven't thought about in a long time because, yes, we work on card layouts all the time, but scrapbook layouts, of course, the measurements are all different, and so they give you different ideas. So 3 is going to be this page, and 4 is the same. There are 2 of them. You can see right here. So 3 and 4 on this layout are going to have the same page. Okay, and oh, and this is where they said that we needed Old Olive ink or Stampin' Blends. Let's see. I'm guessing Stampin' Blends, but they say Old Olive Classic Stampin' Pad. Okay, well, what's the technique? Adding accents with ink. Oh, okay. And Wink of Stella. Hello. Okay, I think we can do that. So we're going to paint with our Wink of Stella. Ooh, I have a brand new one. I think I'm not going to use that one. I think this one is more, yeah. I think this one is going to work. Okay, so is this the first page? Yes. I will do some of this with you so that you too can share in the actual technique that is featured with this kit, but I won't do all of them because it'll be really repetitive and you'll get sick of it and drop off like flies. Okay, so let's not do that. Okay, so we need our Old Olive ink pad, and let's see, do I have anything in the, oh, look, I've got some right there ready for us. So you don't have to do this. You can put your re-inker on, this isn't the Old Olive re-inker, but I put a drop of re-inker in there. You can put it on one of our acrylic stamp blocks. If you have the glass mat, it came with a silicone palette that you can use for the same thing. This is very easy, and I always know that I can use this as a palette. It's very just portable, easy, and so that's what usually happens around here. Okay, and so see how they've kind of got these green branches right around. I am going to start, it almost looks like that's, let's see, adhere photos, trim one wide and one narrow, secret C and white striped sticker. Oh, okay. And we've already cut that paper. That paper is, oh, see, I wrote on it again. This is where I'm not loving that I wrote on the paper, but this is, I'm assuming I'm going to turn it over, and then I'm going to turn it over. Okay, so 2E and 2B, that means both of these will be used on the project 2. So you can see the big one back there. And then there's the other one. Okay, so let's color, shall we? We'll color this page, and then the other page, I will do it later. Oh, I should probably show you this. I am going to take my talking head off. Bye-bye. And then we have a little bit more room, okay? So let's move this guy over here. I wouldn't normally put this on the paper, but I'm trying to work so that you can see me right now, okay? So I'm going to take this Wink of Stella that's, I would say, medium juicy, and I'm pushing on it. Okay, I want to get some, ooh, okay, well, that's not really what I wanted to do, but that's okay. I wanted to get a little drop, but it said no, we're going to give you a ton of it. And so there you go. So I have made a whole slew of green glitter, okay? And if it looks too glittery, then add some more of your color in to get it where you want it. Okay, and so forth. Let's see. What do we have? I'm sure this paper is not the same on every. It's like when you first start, it's almost kind of hard to find the, it's like a Where's Waldo kind of thing. Let's see. This one has, what does this have in the corner? Okay. Oh, okay, here. This one has this thing in the corner, so that kind of helps me just to know. All right, and then I'm going to take it and bring it over here, and I know I have a lot on my brush. So again, this is a Wink of Stella, okay, and just some classic ink, And the color that we're using is Old Olive. And so I'm trying to lay down some of this so that I can, there we go. So I'm kind of lightening it up as we go along. That first one's a little dark. But you know what? It's going to be just one of many things that are colored here. So it's okay. And that's kind of how they did it. Okay, let me color this a little bit larger. Okay, that's kind of fun. All right, coming in again, picking a little bit up. I already know it's the color I like, right? And so you have to remember, a lot of this you're not going to see, and so that's why this is so helpful. It kind of helps to guide, helps to show you where they're going to make the most impact. Ooh. Wink of Stella. I'm just going to let it sit there and try not to put my hand in it. Okay, so then I assumed I was on the right pattern, but I don't know if I am. Let me see. Is it like this guy? I don't know. We're going to do this one. Okay, this is fun. I love this technique. So it's not necessarily one that I haven't done for a while, but I love to do it. So it's super fun for me. Feels like very controlled watercolor, right? The Wink of Stella brush is very fine and controlled, and it's still putting out a little bit of Wink of Stella, but I'm not pressing on it. And so, and also, like I said, I prefer to do this kind of thing with one that's not brand new, because the brand new ones, sometimes once you get the barrel going, this is my experience at least, then sometimes it just kind of leaves you with a blob all of a sudden, and that's not the look I'm going for, to be quite honest there. Okay, that's quite pretty. And so you could do the whole thing if you wanted to. I mean, you could paint, you could bring in other colors, right? This has cherry cobbler on it, and so you could bring in some cherry cobbler and do some of the poinsettias, but I think they were trying to keep the additional supplies really minimal, okay? And so anyway, we're just going to do this tonight, and then probably, because I like doing this so much, I will do a little extra painting, and then we'll probably finish this up on Sunday's live. And when we do that, I will bring these two layouts in and show you whether I got crazy and colored everything. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. But it's very relaxing to me. Even when I'm sitting here talking to you, it's still a very relaxing thing for me to do. And I need relaxing things right now. So, hey, maybe I will color the whole thing. Should I? Do I have time? No. Again, have sent probably a fourth of Christmas cards that I want to. And they will definitely go out. So most of them are made. That part's not the problem. But anyway, so that's how this goes. And then you get these beautiful, and it will dry and soften a little bit, right? But it definitely has like a watercolor effect, which is quite pretty. And let's do this one down here, because we might end up putting it might be underneath our pool party, and so I don't want to have to come in that close to the pool party piece of cardstock and have to color this. And okay, so how is everyone doing right now? Are you having joyous times? Have you done anything fun this past week? I sure have. Geez, at work, I swear, we're not usually like this, but Monday, several people, not me this time, but several people were having a work day where they were actually getting rid of files, and so they ordered in, and so, you know, I got to order in too. and don't even remember what we ordered. I think I ordered a sandwich or something, but it was very tasty. And then Tuesday, I had a business meeting, and so went to lunch again and tried to play it pretty safe. Okay, now I am not gonna mess with this right now. It still has olive in it. Okay, but I'm okay with that because I know that's the next thing I'm going to color. But if I were finished, then what I would do is I would take some grid paper or some scrap paper and I would just paint on this until it painted clear, and then you're good to go with another color. Okay, so that does take a little while to dry. Not a ton, but like Wink of Stella, if you're just using it and paint on something, it's almost dry before you even finish your project. But once you add it to the ink and then paint it, it does take a little while to dry. Okay, but I think we can still work around it. And so let's try that. Okay, so anyway, yes, so I have been Miss, I don't know, office socialite. And then we were finishing up. We're always working, right? We're never like finished with projects, but we were working on an especially large one. And I feel good enough about our progress that I'm going to take a few hours off tomorrow and be so happy about that. I can't wait. Okay. Oh, this gets the sticker. Okay, so let's see. We want this cherry cobbler piece first of all. Remember when we cut that? 2A, not so smart, because I don't think the back is that. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to put an embellishment over that. Okay, that's where something's going to go. And then we want one of these stickers, but it says trim one wide and one narrow Secret C sticker. Oh, that must be for both pages. That's what it says, Harden. It says prepare for both pages. Okay. So there is, see right here, there's what they're calling the narrow. Okay, and then a wide. And we had already cut that one. And so I'm just going to bring the scissors in and cut 1 inch up. I think I can handle it. We'll see. I'm not quite sure. But if I just put that in the guide, and then I only want to cut this thin one and this big one. Oh, and you can also use the colors on the stickers themselves. Okay? So now, is that one? I bet we can get away with using that. I don't know. Let me see. That one's like kind of an offcut. I'm going to go ahead and cut the skinny one. I don't want to make myself work that hard, but I think I can use it for something else. Okay, so this thing is going to get adhered down, and I can see I have some lotion on it, but that's all right. We'll just put a we'll put a picture over it. Slap an embellishment on there. Oh my goodness, you realized the other day you don't have old olive ink? How'd that happen? Maybe when you bought the ink pad, it was out of stock or something. Beautiful. And then we want one of the wide. We want the wide sticker. Okay. It's a little hard to like manhandle here. Handle. Let's see. I'm going to overlap it just a little bit so there's not a seam, you know, so it doesn't like show. What? Did I cut that at 11? It says to 11. Well, I need to trim it a little bit more. Apparently, oh, I bet it was only, the other one was like 11 and a half or something. Whatevs. We can do it. Oh yeah, there we go. Hello, Jean and Jill. I know, I hate covering up beautiful DSP too. It's tough. It's a toughie, which you don't have to. If you purchase this, you can just use it as is, right? You can cut this up and make cards for days out of this scrapbooking kit. So keep that in mind when you see these scrapbooking kits on last chance. Just because you're not a scrapbooker doesn't mean you couldn't make great use of these things, right? So just keep that in mind. Now I am going to, oh my gosh, what a beautiful combination. Look at that. This is a really beautiful combination. I love it. Okay, and so adhere 2A and the prepared white secret white sticker. Adhere 2B and the scalloped piece. See, I don't even notice these things sometimes. They've built so many cool layers. Oh, I didn't want to use that much. Now I see I'm using 2E, but that's all right because I wanted the lighter color over here and the darker color on the next page. And they are the same. They are not the same. Good to know. This one's going to be longer than it is. Oh, man. Good to know at the last minute. I need to do a little trim. And yeah, it's going to make this is going to make my trimmer a little sticky, but that's how it goes. Okay, 10.5 by 6. Okay, is this 6 too? No. Yeah, it is. 6. Okay, look, I'm going to cut that off. It doesn't matter again. 10.5. Okay. And the other one's going to be a 1/2 inch too short. We'll see if we care when we get over to the next page, won't we? Okay. I also decided what is going to be January's Zoobilee. So hang tight and I'll tell you all about that and more shortly, like after we finish this page layout. Then I'll show you. Now again, we've got really cool measurements. 2 inches down and 3/4 of an inch in. I'm kind of just gonna wing this, not gonna lie. 2 inches down, and then I'm gonna use the pattern to help me. Okay, and 3/4 of an inch in means almost to the end. But you can see just from the picture and the pattern where it comes in here. So just, you know, just do a visual. But then I am gonna look at this again and say like, okay, 2 from the top. Okay, so it's gonna come over this and there. And then I'm gonna make sure this looks straightish. Actually, it's easier for me to look at the camera and figure that out. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we want a green scalloped sticker. Let's see here. Or is it a sticker or no? It's just a die cut piece. And adhere to the and the scalloped piece, it says. Yes, of course. And that's beautiful. See, I would never just pull this out of my noggin, I don't think. And then adhere prepared 2C and 2D. Are those the white pieces? Let me see. They must be. Yeah, okay. Remember we did this situation too. 2C and 2D, and they're larger. There we go. 2C and 2D. Okay, and give them the flip. Flip. Look, so they go here and here. And then, what's this thing? I think that is, oh, that's, again, something out of either the stickers or whatnot. And let me see. Oh, it tells you the scallop is 4 3/4 from the bottom. Okay, so the bottom of the scallop should be 4 3/4-ish. Again, from the bottom of the paper. Oh, nice. Okay, so I am going to take my pencil, and this I am going to mark actually. Okay, I'm going to mark a little bit here. And then I'm going to come over to this side. And I'm going to mark a little bit here. Okay. There we go. And project 2, it tells us on the back of the die cuts which project. Now we looked at that last time when we were kind of getting our feet wet with all these basics. So look back at that video if you want to watch us just begin this project. I want it a tiny bit over. A tiny bit. There. Okay, and you can't really see that and this one. Okay, and then it says adhere prepared 2C and 2D, and again I'm sure it tells you, yeah, like how far to go over. We are just going to put those on. Okay, we can make an educated guess based on the other elements that are on here and the room that's left. Okay, and these are the same. So good, good, good. So they can, whoops, oh brother, oh my gosh. Okay, that one's fine. I put the glue on the wrong side of that one. Oh Lord, look how simple it is. Just watch me. Okay, and so you can use the grid on the plaid to get you going the right way there. And then again, I'm gonna recut this because I'm a goof, but it's all right. I have extra white, so it's 4 1/4 and 3 1/4 and 4 1/4. She's okay. She's okay. 3 1/4 and 4 1/4. And by the way, I promised to tell you my story about the Cher tragedy. Don't think I've forgotten. And I have a special guest for you. The actual Cher that I'm speaking of will be here with you later tonight. Okay, so if you think you're leaving early, you might want to grab a snack and settle in, because the Cher that I am talking about is going to be, you're going to be able to see her. And I haven't seen her for a long time. I thought I would keep it kind of a surprise for myself too. But she is waiting to come on stage, shall we say. And so just keep that in mind. Don't go running off anywhere. Okay, and then it says, adhere the prepared 2C and D. Embellish with pre-cut pieces and stickers as shown. Okay. Using Stampin Dimensionals on some of the pieces, indicated by drop shadows. We still don't really know what that means. Does it mean like when you see the actual shadow? I think it does. And so we will. So that looks super fun. Let me find this one, this journaling piece, and figure out, oh, there it is. Does it say remember when? No, it says, oh, maybe, oh, I see. It says nothing, and we can do that. So it's in the, sorry, I know you can't see everything I'm doing here. So that is one of the pre-cut pieces. Oh, shoot. What? Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. I was like, it doesn't fit. It's a little off. I gave this one a little too much margin, but again, that was just me eyeballing it. That's not the layout. And I don't think you're going to care. By the time all this beauty is done, I know that anybody I show this to that is not going to be what they're focusing on. Okay, and again, some of these I'm not going to put down because they will, if they're stickers, then they're going to be too difficult to place and then put your photo on them. Some of it looks beautiful with the embellishments coming up over the photos. And so we like that. I think, though, that we can do this. Okay, and then, is that one big thing a sticker? I think it might be the sentiment. If it is, that's going to be an issue. Come on now. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, the most wonderful time of the year, isn't it? That's one of my favorite sentiments. Whenever we get that in a card kit or a stamp set, I just always use the heck out of that. I just think it's nice, right? Oh my gosh. So we had part of the levity at work before we went to lunch was we did a gift exchange, and everybody was supposed to bring something that is a favorite of theirs. And I loved it so much. Have you done this? Have you guys done this? It's so cool. So everybody brought something that they really like, and they brought 6 of them because there are 7 of us. And so they brought 6 of them to share with everybody else. And it was, you know, you brought the same thing for everybody. Okay. So, let's see. I brought the card game Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. Have you guys ever played that? It's really fun. And so look it up if you haven't. It's a yellow package. That's a deck of cards, and it's called just what I said. Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. Okay? It's super fun. It has mass appeal. That's why I got it. And so anyway, I brought that one. My boss brought everybody a tub of the pink stuff cleaner, which was actually going to be something that it was on my short list, believe it or not, because I love it so much. And so if you haven't used that, it's super good. I'm going to take a screenshot of all these things too. I mean a picture, and I'll post it on my Facebook page. So if you haven't, you know, you don't have to keep a list, or maybe you won't care about these at all anyway. Let's see what else. Okay, I'm looking for these words, so bear with me. The tax director gave us all a gift card to D&B, which he always does. And then he put a little Matchbox car on them too, because he loves cars. And so that was kind of fun. That was very him. And somebody else brought us a big amaryllis bulb that is that was covered in wax, and so you don't even have to water them, I guess. They just kind of, and I can tell mine already is like raring to go. So I can't wait for that. I thought that was really fun. Somebody else brought a beautiful wooden spoon and a dish towel, and all the dish towels were different. So we got to, you know, choose all that. And then, let's see. I'm trying to go in order of the people. Oh, somebody brought all these different coffee cups that we could choose, and some coffee beans and some candy in the cups, because she said one of her favorite things to do is to choose a mug for the day when she's bringing her coffee. And so that was, like I said, that was really fun. And anyway, it was a really, like, for years and years, we used to do the white elephant, and so we only just brought each other our junk. You know what I mean? Who could bring the biggest piece of crap to the gift exchange? Okay? And so this was like a kinder, gentler way to have a gift exchange. And we all, even the old people, we decided that, yes, it was very fun. It's actually something we can use, you know? And so it was, anyway, that was really fun. I liked it. Okay, we have all these different numbers. And just for fun, I'm going to put 16 because that is, of course, my birthday. And so I'm just going to put that in there for fun. Okay, remember my little trick about using a sticker and popping it up? You have to make it a non-sticker. Okay, and so just bring in your embossing buddy, and you have to put, or this is how I do it, you put the dimensional M first, and then you pounce on it with the embossing buddy, and that makes everything around it not sticky. So that when you put this down and then you put it into your photo album and it gets compressed with a protector, it's not going to go curved to the edges and stick. Okay, and that is beautiful, and I can't put the huge sticker or these elements down, but let's just pretend. Okay. Boy, look at these. You guys, think of all the cards you could make with these too. And I'm primarily a card maker, so of course I keep thinking about that. But this is going to be a stellar photo album. Ooh, that's so gorgeous. Okay, a little more show and tell for you. I'm going to show you all the new things coming up that I have scheduled for you. Coming up, a little gift that I will be offering the last week of December, as well as my events that will be going on in January. And then after that, we're going to take a trip down memory lane, and I'm going to tell you all about the Cher tragedy. And my goodness, I hope she's in here, because I haven't looked at this in several years. And as you can tell, it's not hermetically sealed. It's been in the garage, just thrown up on a shelf. So they're not collector's items. They're just for fun. But hey, let's take a look at the world of the Stampin' Zoo right now, okay? All right, as I said, you can pop on over to the Stampin' Zoo and hit the Shop Now tab at any time. The store's open 24/7. And shop for lots of beautiful things. Maybe your own scrapbooking workshop. We have many, many different themes for that, or anything having to do with paper crafting. Cards, 3Ds, home decor items, whatever you want. So take a look sometimes. We have so many beautiful things, lots of all-inclusive kits. If you've never stamped with anything, I really recommend just purchasing an all-inclusive kit or signing up for the Paper Pumpkin subscription, okay? You can find out about all of that and more, again, by hitting the Shop Now tab or perusing the links that are attached to this video. I have all sorts of events for you to watch, or for you to watch for. Okay, here is my gift to you. So if you shop with me between Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, so including those days, I'm going to give you 25% off of your order. Okay, just as a little thank you for doing business with me and allowing me to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Okay, there's a little special way we're going to do this though. You will need to text or email me your order and then follow up with your credit card information, okay? You're not going to earn Stampin' Rewards. They are kind of included in the 25% that I'm giving you. And that's all you really need to know. And there's my email at the bottom and my phone number. Okay, so please keep that in mind. You can order anything you'd like, okay? You can order the virtual card kit. So the 2-day event, that's $165. If you want to get 25% off of that, you can, okay? If you just want to order some adhesives, some cardstock, refill all your essential things, you can do that. Okay, you can order from Last Chance List. I don't care. It's my gift to you. So use it as you would like. And thanks again for being a Stampin' Zoo customer. Okay, please don't forget, any order $75 and above, you can place, or you can add the product of the month for only $5. This is our very first month, okay, and it's the True Blue Florals. They're beautiful. I have not heard that it's sold out, so it's a beautiful 12 by 12 pack. I have it. I keep saying I'm going to show it to you, but maybe this Sunday. Anyway, lots of great ideas in just simply from Stampin' Up have been included for that product of the month. And again, you can only purchase it once. You can only purchase it while supplies last. So, and it does have to be with an order, with a single order that is $75 or more. Okay, we will have a product of the month for all the foreseeable months. This is a brand new promotion that Stampin' Up is putting together for us. It won't always be paper, but it'll be something paper craft related. Okay? Can't wait to see what's up next month. Okay, everybody. So the January Crafty Kit is going to be with the Endless Love bundle. I know this picture is kind of corny, but I had to take pictures. I couldn't use Stampin' Up graphics right now at this time. So I had to take pictures of my own supplies. But rest assured, the class is going to be so fun. There's such a variety of products and just beautiful little things to use. You can see a picture of the stamps and the dies down there. Believe me, they're going to be so fun. You will be able to use these cards for, of course, Valentine's Day, but also love, encouragement, birthdays, just all occasion. Hearts are just kind of universal, aren't they? Please register for this by January 5th. You can also add the bundle to your order if you would like, and I will pay the shipping and tax on that. The class is $45 for a month-to-month subscription, or $49 for a single month. And that will be going up in February. By the way, just a few bucks. It's going to be $53 for the, well, I don't want to get into the details, sorry. But just know that this will be going up a few dollars in February, and I will be communicating with you if you are on the month-to-month subscription. Okay, so I will be giving you all that detail in just a few days. Okay, let's keep it quiet. But just know I will have another craft-along coming for you in January. And so if you make an online purchase of at least $75, you're going to earn my craft-along kit, and you're also going to earn the chance to purchase the Stampin' Up's product of the month. Okay? Will my craft-along kit include the product of the month? Maybe. I don't know. But I already have product in mind for a very timely and very colorful and hopefully fun craft-along. And so please keep that in mind. And let's see here. With this, you don't have to make a single purchase of $75 to earn my craft-along kit. As long as your purchase is total $75 throughout the month, you will earn the kit. But if you want to have the opportunity to buy the product of the month, they want that. Stampin' Up does require you to have the $75 on a single order. Okay, like I was talking about, the virtual card retreat is coming up. I think the 22nd and 23rd. It will be, I almost said televised. It'll be recorded. You can watch it either live or recorded in a exclusive Facebook page. And there are lots of beautiful cards. They're going to teach 15 cards. It's got a huge, beautiful display of product. Here it is. It is $165. Somebody on my team ordered it, and so she brought it to our Christmas party. And I think it looks really good. I am really trying to fit this into my schedule to be able to just attend this myself and play. But these papers, the patterned papers, and maybe some of the other papers, but the patterned papers, they have cutting guides on the back of them, you guys. So it's not going to be like a ton of measurement, I don't think, because the patterned papers are one-sided, and in the back they have really nice cutting guides. So that's kind of a plus, I think. Please don't forget, you still have time to purchase a Christmas gift from the Stampin' Zoo in any denomination, because I will send out a gift certificate. I'll send it electronically. I'll send it in a card, you know, hard copy, whatever you'd like. I'll do both if you'd like, okay? Please let me know when you would like that. And whenever the recipient uses the gift certificate, then if I have a special, a craft along or something else, they will earn that, okay? And finally, please remember the best deal is belonging to the Zoo Crew or belonging to Stampin' Up. When you join Stampin' Up, you purchase a starter kit currently of $125 in product of your choice for only $99 plus tax. And you get lots of free benefits, or you get lots of benefits. They're not all free, but as you can see here, you get all of, if you join my team, you get all of my online content for free. That includes anything I do when I collaborate with people or whether it's just mine alone. We do have events every month. We have a meeting every month that includes a kit. And you can attend lots of Stampin' Up! Sponsored demo-only events, and just belonging to a crafty community is just kind of the icing on the cake. So I hope you will consider that at some point. Oh, and by the way, you get at least 20% off on all of your orders. I mean, come on. That is usually what I say is come for the discount and stay for the fun, because that's what we all do, right? Okay, without further ado, I am going to tell you about Share and then show you Share. So, long ago, in a land far, far away called Meridian, that's where my grandparents lived. It's only about, I don't know, 20 miles. 10 miles from Boise. So, we went there for Christmas, as we often did, ate delicious food, ran around, and lots of times, as far as kids, it was just my aunt and me. And my aunt was only less than 4 years older than me. And so really, we were like siblings that didn't really get along. But, you know, we were desperate. When we had holidays and we couldn't play with our other friends, then we had to play with each other, kind of like siblings. And so anyway, one year, my cousin Chris came. And so he and his mom, they lived in probably New York City at the time. And they probably still do. And so we kind of knew Chris, but we didn't, like, you know, like I hadn't, especially me, I hadn't spent a lot of time with him. And so anyway, he was fine. He was kind of bratty to us. But I'm sure we were bratty to him as well. Okay, he was a boy and we were little. And so anyway, one of my gifts that year was a Cher doll. I really wanted it. I'm sure I watched her variety show. And so anyway, and her, you know, I got Cher and her beautiful dress. I think she had 2 outfits. Her beautiful dress, her long hair, and everything was exaggerated, you know. And she's very tall. She's taller than the $6 million man Barbie doll that I have. Okay? So anyway, Cher went missing. Who knows where? Cher went, I brought her to Meridian to play with for the day, probably because I wanted to show my aunt, and also because it was one of the favorite things I got. This is, you know, you have to hearken back to a simpler time. We didn't have 45 Barbie dolls each, okay? Even the fancy kids that lived in town did not have 45 Barbie dolls, okay? I think I probably had 5 over the course of the whole time. We're going to find out here when we open up this treasure chest. But I probably had 5 total. And I remember my friends thought I was way fancy because one of my parents' friends gave me the Barbie townhouse. So remember, it had like 3 stories. It was cardboard, but it had 3 stories and it had an elevator. Okay, so my friends wanted to come over and play with the townhouse. So Barbie comes up missing over at Grandma's. Can't find her. I mean, Cher. Cher comes up missing. Can't find her. Don't know where she is. Everybody's interrogated. Nobody, well, obviously I don't know where she is. My aunt says no. Chris says no. Finally, Chris starts crying. He's been playing with Cher. He wanted to fix her hair. Okay? He brought her out, and there were these plastic baby doll curlers stuck in her head. He couldn't get them out. They were stuck in there. stuck in the gorgeous silken hair of my Cher doll. And so, did we get a brand new Cher doll? No. N-O. You know what I mean? These are simpler times. You didn't go get something new. You played with, whoa! The $6 million man is naked. Okay, I don't know what went on there. I won't show him in case you're worried. And so here, my friends. Oh, Cher. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Wow. These things didn't age well. I don't know what's been going on in here, Cher. I mean, the $6 million man is wearing a robe and red tennis shoes and red underwears. What in the world? I think they've been playing out in the garage too long. Okay, so here is Cher, and look what happened to her hair. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how. Look at it. That's what happened to it. He ruined her. And then I always had to play with this Cher doll, and she was like that. And, you know, she looked like she had a bad perm that fried her, doesn't she? But, I mean, look at her lashes. Wow, her lashes are still everything. And so this is the tragedy of Cher. Maybe that's not, you know, maybe you were hoping for more. I know, it's not like a Dateline story gone wrong or anything. But, I mean, check it out. And before, it was like, you know what I mean? It was super long. You remember. And so, anyway, poor Cher. Poor Cher. I mean, if she saw this, I'd be so embarrassed. But, aren't they interesting? Like, does this move? Oh, it looks like it looks like it's been solidified into place. I don't want to move them. Oh, she doesn't have shoes. I'm sure she has shoes still in that grody little box of mine. But, I mean, hours were spent with Barbies. And I also don't think she quite fit into the townhouse. I think she was too tall. Sorry, Barbie. If you see this box, it's just hilarious. Here's my phone number. That was it. You just had to call 52574. And when I was really little, it was a party line. So anyway, is that hilarious or what? Let me see if I can find just an actual Barbie. Do I have just a Barbie? I know I did it one time. Oh, I think this is her. Oh my God. She doesn't have any clothes on either. Well, anyway, we're going to compare her, how tall she is. Sorry for the nudity. I hope I don't get blasted off. Can I wash her hair? Please. We've tried it. We tried it all. We tried it all. Okay, I'm sorry again for the nudity. Okay, we're just going to see how tall. Oh, she's not actually that much taller. No, she is. Okay, look. She's like a full head taller than the Barbie doll. So let's see if her joints, oh, her joints still work. Look at that. Her knees work better than mine do. Dang it. Good job, Barb. Good job, Barb. Her hair's a little wonky too, but that's what happens when you sit out in the garage for years, you know. Yes, look at that. How did he even? I mean, come on. If I saw him now, and again, like, I haven't seen him for a long, long time. And if I saw him now, I'm like a 57-year-old woman. And he's a little bit older than me. He's probably 60 by now. And the first thing I would think of when I saw him would be like, remember when you ruined Cher? Not that I'm still bitter about it or anything. Okay, you guys. Well, that's what memories are made of. And your sister had a box like this too. I'm sure it was kind of the popular, like, that was the popular box. And I noticed when I got it out, the one that's facing up has split. So, you know. And this is when things were probably actually made a lot better than they are now. But yes, fashion doll trunk for Barbie and her friends. Dolls not included. Yeah, I have Lisa Harden written there. Oh, got that on both sides. I don't know why. Then I have Lisa H on the top. I guess I liked writing with the marker, is what I'm guessing. Because, you know, we were crafty people even then. Okay, I'm going to try and show you Steve. the $6 Million Man, but I'm not going to show you his underwears. Of course he doesn't. But look what he's in, you guys. You'll die laughing. Let me try to bring him up. Now, how he got in that, don't ask me. I'm thinking something goes on out in the garage that I don't know about. You can look through his eye and it's like a telescope. And then also he has this, well, I'm not going to show you, but he has this thing in his back. If you turn, let's see if it works. If you turn his head, I don't want his head to pop off. I think, okay, you turn his head that way. And then there was a plastic engine, looked like a car engine. And if you put it in his hand, he could lift, oh my gosh. He could lift it. Look at his right arm. Isn't it cool that this mechanism still works after all that time? Oh my gosh. Now that's quality right there. Good job, Steve. Oh, sorry. He flashed you. Anyway, and okay, this is one thing that didn't last, is both the Bionic Woman and the $6 Million Man, they had arms, they had like fake skin, and you could roll it up and then see this. But I do remember years and years ago, probably when I was moving, I looked at them and that had all like fell off. So that didn't survive. So now he can't run around looking like a normal person. Not that he's going to in that robe. And then here's the $6 Million, no, Bionic Woman. Look at her little cool outfit. And let's see her arms. No, oh! Yeah, okay, and see, that's what it was. It was like her skin, you know, with some plastic. Corinne, you had the $6 Million Man too? Oh, they're so fun. They are so fun. Now, she did something cool too, but I couldn't tell you what. Something about, oh, I know what it is. Let's see. That was her hearing. Remember her hearing was, she could hear, you know, like certain miles away. Let's see. No, she's pretty good. She's still pretty good. I can't believe that Barbie's joints still work. And, okay, right here, this is the kind of curler that he put in Cher's hair. And I'm sure it was my curlers for another doll. What the heck? You guys are going to die when you see this. I think I had little girls playing with this. Look at this. There's a Barbie head. Okay. I remember there was a Barbie body that didn't survive. There's a Barbie head on a pencil with a dress taped around her and some boots. This is right here for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you. This is like, what do you call that when you bury something? It's a time capsule. This is my time capsule, okay? This is one of Cher's outfits. It's very dirty right now, but it had gaucho pants too. So anyway, okay, I won't keep you too long with this because this is kind of like, we're getting way off track. But these were the kind of curlers, these little hard plastic curlers he had put in her hair. And so, again, he's 60. Oh, there's the gauchos. Yeah. And I'm 57, and I still would be like, and there you are, after the things you did to Cher. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to have fun going through that. I'm not going to play with them. Well, I might. Okay, I might. Who am I kidding? There are worse things. But lots of hours were spent playing with these dolls. I tell you, whatever my parents paid, they got their money's worth, I think. Because I played so many hours with these things. And I'm trying to get them put away. But Steve, the $6 Million Man, he won't fit in there now. I guess since I pushed him out. I let him come out and he doesn't want to. Okay, you had the Lone Ranger? Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. And Tonto? Oh my gosh. With the horse? Wow. Do you still have it, Corinne? That would be really fun. I'm sure, what's this thing? That was something else that was in there. Lord only knows. I think we can probably throw that away. I was kind of half afraid a bug was going to jump out of there. But, I mean, my garage isn't filthy, but it is the garage. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. Look, that's what happens when we start working on scrapbooking is I'm going to start thinking about memories. So if you hate that, please private message me and say, way too far afield for me. And then I'll try and cut down on the storytelling. But I am kind of a storyteller. So, yes, Jean, my, not my mom, but like my stepmom, she sewed a lot of the clothes in there I was just looking at. So that was kind of cool, kind of fun to look at that kind of stuff. That is when television was fun. I watched a ton of The Lone Ranger. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So fun. I love visiting with you guys tonight. Thank you so much. And it was so nice to see you. And if I missed anybody, hello, Anna. But if I missed anybody saying hi, then I apologize. And Deb gave us an update on her grandson. Oh, goodness. And I hope that, again, that it's just going as well as everybody's hoping and praying for, right? Okay, everybody, I'll see you again on Sunday, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Be here, okay? We're going to have some more fun. We might get back into card making, too. Okay, everybody, until then, happy stamping!